Showtime.
Showtime. All right. Well, I'll sit down until everybody high, and I can move around. Okay. Here we go.
We're live. Just waiting for it to pop up on the old YouTube side here.
Kill the YouTube. There we go. Kill the YouTube side, and
Got this little ad to play here. Well, hello everybody. Welcome in.
hello.
Thanks for being here today. That's right. Roll call. Papa Frank, Casey Rose, Ringmaster Ray,
Reporting for duty, sir.
Silver Keys. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. Share out the stream. Let's get some folks in here. Let's see if we can move a little merch. I decided to change the time because I believe waiting an hour after Molly finishes might hamper some folks' ability to come in, and they'll find other stuff to do. So I figured we'd go a little bit sooner. And that also allows me and all of us to end a little sooner, which is good. So cool. Yo, what's up? Great Scott, what's up?
Great Scott.
If anybody wants to send anything into emails, you can email this address right here, silver.ashes.66@gmail.com. Or you can click over there in the top over there, the link pinned above, and you're welcome to come up on this panel. And Ray is showing off one of his much loved finds here.
Finds. Sterling silver pendant, I think. Thing's massive. That was today's find, along with a couple of weeks.
Well, I found
about an hour and a half.
Wheaties too. I found some Wheaties too. I cleaned my desk off. I found some Wheaties.
Yeah.
Steelies, some plated ones and some raw ones. All right, Southern. Also found a piece of foreign
there's
silver.
nothing more important, Southern, than you being here now. So don't worry about anything else. Just come on up.
A piece of foreign silver.
Whoa.
That was on my desk too. It's like I just look. It's like, man, what is all this stuff on my desk?
Well, it's definitely a sixpence or a 10-cent. Vicky. It's a Vicky. That's Canadian. There we go.
Yeah, sixpence.
Or sixpence. There you go. Sixpence.
Yeah. I'll probably go on a giveaway today. I'll give that away.
Tell that to the crazy dog in my house, right?
And I got this little nickel.
Yep. I have a bag of Canadian nickels that someone bought a long time ago, and they paid me through Cash App. But they didn't have their address or their name or anything. They just had, I had their channel name, but never claimed it. Never got an email, nothing.
Oh, no.
So I may have to reach out and see if I can find somebody that knows this person.
Oh, yeah. That was me. Yeah, it was me. Yeah, me.
Acadian. Remember a guy named Acadian?
Acadian. I remember Acadian.
Yeah. So he bought all of those, but I have no way of getting it to him. So I got a whole stack of Canadian nickels that he bought. They were like, some of them were really nice. The 44 Blazer there, steel cent.
There you go, Casey. Thank you.
So we'll just hold on to them for a while. So then see what to do. Figure out what's best to do.
Ooh, she's pretty.
Yep.
She's pretty.
1925.
Got 12 people in here. Wait just a few minutes to get a few more people in here, folks, and then we're going to take off.
She's pretty for 101 years old. She's an old lady. Hey, Mark. How you doing, bro?
101 years old. Sometimes I feel like
101.
Mark Music. Hello, my friend. How are you? Looking for something here.
Southern Coin is trying to sell his Knot Guild. I'm just not into the Knot Guild. Just not.
Just not into guild.
Just not into it. You can't guild me into it. Give me a guild trip.
Guilt you right into it. Mm-hmm. So here is Canadian dimes that are clad. $6 face. Silver, or no, not silver, they're all clad. They're pretty there. And here's 23 Canadian clad nickels. I'm glad I woke you up, Mark. I hate for you to sleep all day and have to get up and go to bed.
I picked up a few of it came in the mail. I'll show you these. These are really nice notes that I got. Let's see. We've seen some of these. There we go. Provisional Government of Mexico. So this is during the revolution that they had in 1914. So these are 20 peso notes. But the neat thing is they're stamped. There's all kinds of different stamps and different styles of stamps. There's a whole book on just these.
So did they stamp them when they received them in the bank or something?
See, like here you have this, yeah, either into the bank or I'm not sure how it all worked out. But they're beautiful and great condition too. Mm-hmm. Here's another provisional note. Another one. The 20 peso. And then from Chihuahua, got those notes also from 1915. I have some ones. Oh no, this is a two peso note. So I have a 1 and a 2. Like I said, they all have different beautiful colored backs. You know that guy? Look at that.
Oh, celebrity hat. Oh, cap and raise.
Cap and raise. Yeah. On the back of it. And this $5 note is just absolutely gorgeous. It's like unk.
Oh, yeah.
It has been folded. There's a fold here and a fold there, but other than that, it is beautiful. I was told these two guys were imprisoned and executed. When did you tell me that? Or someone told me that?
No, well, that wasn't me, I don't think. No, sir.
Yeah, but these two guys were executed. I have still more. There's the 10 peso, 20 peso. I also have some small notes, but they're in my Mexico Danceco album because these notes are too big for any Danceco. I mean, they're horse blanket size.
Mark, are you asking about those 2 rolls of Canada that I had? Is that the ones you're asking about? Those coins, the clad ones?
Oh, I know where I was told that. It was our president of our coin club told me that. I was showing him some of these.
Yeah, I'll bring them by there, Mark, this week. I don't think they'll be too expensive, but I'll bring them by. All right, folks, we got 15 in here, so I'd say let's start this thing. Oh, there's Southern. Let's add Southern to the stage. Welcome to the stage.
Good evening. I'm just getting stuff put together.
All right, right on.
So no rush getting to me.
I do not have any star notes. I don't know if anybody else does. I don't. Hello, Gold Maple. Welcome in. Nice to see you. Thanks for being here. All right, folks, I'm going to kick us off here. Conqueror of Balls. That's a heck of a name. Love that. Nice. So for me, whoever you deal with, whoever's on the main screen, whoever you're dealing with, that's the person you deal with. And host, that's me. If you're dealing with somebody else, I have nothing to do with your transactions. I will try to connect you if I have to on emails and stuff if you need some help, but I'll do that. But for me, my shipping is $6. $6 is my shipping. You can email anything to this email address right here. If you'd like to have it brought up today, I'll bring up your email. Make sure it's 1 item per email with a good picture, preferably front and back, how much you want and how you'd like to get paid. And we'll put that right up there and we'll get you through there after we go through the folks on the panel. Then we will go through the emails.
Hey, Gold Maple.
My shipping is $6. If you purchase something from me, I just ask that you send me an email right here to silver.ashes.66@gmail.com. And you should do that with anybody that you purchase from and let them know, hey, I bought this and here's my mailing address. That way we have all of that stuff right on top. And officially, Sorcerer Stan is not here. Just saying, officially.
Yep. He's just a lurker. Otherwise it's like the bag of nickels that I have here for somebody that they paid for through Cash App. But I don't have any information to find them or way to find them. So
that's real important. So all right, here we go. So I'm kick this off. So up first I have a roll of he's gonna break our hearts for sure, Conqueror Balls. This is a roll of 90% half dollars. There are
Hey Vinny G.
5. Hey Vinny. 5 Walkers and 15 Benjis. Various dates, all what let's call it junk silver, because that's what people like to call it. And today I am still at $270 for $10 face. $270 for $10 face. If you go look at the melt, I should be at $281.40, but $270 per roll. So I have this roll of Walkers. If you don't want Walkers and Benjis, I have a roll of 64 Kennedys. There's the Kennedys right there. You don't need the hair. There's the Kennedys. Roll of 64 Kennedys. $270. And if you don't want half dollars, I have Washington quarters, 90%, all readable dates. All $27 face. And these are $270 per item. Pick an item, whichever one you would like, if you're interested. How's Vinny G today? I have a Roosevelt dime Whitman push book. This book has 37 silver dimes. This book is $100. You get all the silver and all the dimes and all the book and all the other coins that are in here. You can see the ones that are missing. You can look right there and see the dates that are missing. Kevin, how's it going? Good to see you, my brother. Welcome in, everybody. Thanks for being here. Make sure you share the stream out. Give us a thumbs up. And these are all clad on this one. So there are 37 Roosevelt dimes in this one, 37 silver dimes in this one, $100, $100 for this folder. This one has 56 silver in it. This is $150. Now this is a complete set of Roosevelts. The silver dimes that go from 1946. There you can see that page is full. Down to 1954. And the second page is 1954D. And it goes down to 64D. Excuse me just one second. Sorry, Mr. Close. And then here we have some plaid, and then we have a silver Canadian dime. The more rosies down to here, those are all silver, and then one Barber dime. And this set of 56 Roosevelt dime or silver dimes is $150. And the last one is the Whitman album that is similar to the Dansko albums. It is the one that shows you both sides. And this is also a complete set. The book's seen a little better days. But it is a complete album for all the silver. And you can see both sides of all the dimes. So this first page goes from 1946 all the way out to 1955. Fix that focus. And there you can see both sides. Very nice dimes. And it comes down to 1964, the last silver. And then we have these dates 65, 6, 7, 8. And then we hit into some 70s, and the last page is blank. And this book is $150. If there's any questions about that, want to make an offer, feel free to make an offer. Won't hurt my feelings, eh? See your emails there, Kevin. Thank you very much for those. Up next is a couple of 2.1 ounce sterling silver bars. The first one is the Cheshire National Bank out of Keene, New Hampshire. You can see it's stamped sterling right there on top. Right there, it is sterling. These weigh 2.1 ounces. Inkman 78, welcome in. Nice to see you. These are made by the Franklin Mint, 1,000 grains, and $89 for that one. $89 for the Cheshire National Bank. And also have the Mechanic and Farmers Bank out of Durham, North Carolina. And it is also, as you can see, stamped sterling. There's a maker's mark and the sterling mark. And this was also made at the Franklin Mint, 1,000 grains, so 2.1 ounces of sterling silver. It is also $89. If you know of anyone in the United States Navy, here's a 1 ounce 3/9 fine silver round. United States Navy. Land of the Free, Because of the Brave, 3 9s fine silver, 1 ounce. This is $40, $40 right there. It's officially licensed by the United States Navy. You can take your phone and scan that picture. Maybe they'll ask you to enlist. You just never know. Here's a $1 Confederate. Yeah, the Marines. Yeah, that's just naval infantry, man. $1 Confederate note. It has seen better days. Torn there, the edge has to rip, but this signed and dated and numbered. Of course, most of them had the date pre-printed. There's where it numbered, and the signatures are on this one. Yeah, this one's been around the block a lot. Asking $40 on that. $40. If you're interested, let me know. And as always, you can always make an offer. Out of the Citizens Bank of Louisiana at Shreveport, here's a $5 note. This one was numbered 694. It was dated the 23rd of August, 1860, but it was not signed yet. Yeah, and the good thing, these weren't issued. You can see kind of where the ink ran on that one, and then the ink right there. But super beautiful notes. Again, this is out of Shreveport, printed by the American Banknote Company. And here is the reverse. Obsolete or remainder note. And this one is $150, 150. Hey, Jenna, how's it going? If you want me to show that email that you sent me, just send me an email and let me know. I'll be happy to show those emails. I have those saved, so I'm happy to show those, Jenna. This here is from the Citizens Bank of Louisiana out of New Orleans, and this is a true remainder note. It has not been signed, dated, or numbered, but it has some beautiful artwork on this right here. I want to get up here and let you see this. So I think this is super cool. So true Libertad. Strange artwork, actually. But there's a little bit of Libertad right there. Libertad action, if you know what I mean. But it is a C note. $100. And here is the reverse. We're asking $225 for that one. $225 for that bill. How big is the yard? I don't know. Which yard are you talking about? Up next are Washington quarters. If there's a date of a Washington quarter that you need, please let me know. These are all have some clad. This is mostly silver. From 32 on, I do have the key dates of the 32S and 32D. If there's any interest in those, I'll show them to you. Sunday Peak, Doug Harding, hello, welcome in. Good to see you. So 32. And we have S's and D's. There's 1932, first year Washington quarter. Have multiple of those available. Here's a 32D, one of the key dates of the Washington set. 70. And if you want to see what the mint mark looks like, right there it is. There's a D mint mark. 436,800 is the mintage on that. I have several of those available. The nicest condition one I have is this one. Just have a little tape residue on it, but you could easily get that off if you wanted to. And here's the reverse. Nice D on it there. Got a first year Jefferson. That's cool. And here are the 32S. Again, key date. The set, only 408,000 minted on that one. Yep. So in the Washington quarter set, these are the two key dates, the 32S and the 32D. There's the mintage numbers on the S and the D. And that one's 32S, that one's 65. And then the best condition one we have here, probably debatable between these two right here. Here's one, 32. And the S mint mark. That's awesome. And then have this one right here. Good old George. That one's 110. But if anybody needs key date or any other dates of Washington quarters, let me know. And the nicest 32 Philly, just the first year, is this one. Pretty reasonable. Big difference in mint numbers. The mintage, you know, they minted 5 million more 32s than they did a 32D or the 32S. You need a 50D Jefferson nickel. I've probably got that. Or somebody on the panel for sure does. I know I do. I just have to go over here and find it in my little.
I don't think I do anymore. I've sold on my nickel album on my nickels.
No, I don't.
Yeah. Unless it's
Well, I'll just have to find it. I know I got one case. I just have to find it. Oh, well, congratulations, Jenna. I didn't know that until just now, but nice. First one?
Congratulations.
Is this first one or the fifth one, or how many have you had? Because we're nosy, we want to know. Up next are barbers. I have barber dimes, quarters, and half dollars. Up first is a 1908D Barber Snowman. So there's a 1908, and there's the D. 1908, and that was the dime. Here's the quarter. And here's the half. If anybody's interested in the Barber Snowman 1908D, I do that for $40. Second child. Oh, that's awesome. All boys. Bless your heart. I don't know which. We have one of each, and I got one of each grandchildren. I don't know which is better, which is worse, but I'll take them. Any interest in the Barber Snowman for $40, 1908, dime, quarter, and half dollar. And if there's interest in Barber half dollars or Barber dimes, that's what this box is.
Yeah, I kind of need all of those.
If
Eventually.
If you're looking for Barber quarters, that's what this box is. So if you can tell me a date that you're looking for.
Oh, that's a nice one right on top there. What's that
This
one?
That's a 09D.
Let me look at my album. I mean, better than what I have.
Got full Liberty, some toning, super nice. Nice reverse. But if there's any interest in Barbers, be happy to pull a bunch of them out and let you look at them. There is a 1915.
So that was an 09.
09D, yeah.
D. Okay. I would say mine's pretty much equivalent. I'm just gonna compare it. Yeah. Maybe just slightly better.
In case since Ray was checking his book, I'm giving him first option. If he does it, then we can put this one aside for you. No problem.
No, Casey can have it.
All right, Casey. So you want me to put this one aside for you, Casey? Okay.
I need a 13S and a 1S and a 96S.
Let me get this box out of the way. On the quarter trail here.
Those are the tough dates, key dates.
Oh, yeah.
Expensive.
I had to stack those on top of the box because I ran out of room inside the box. It got tight.
I need to do some upgrades on some of these too, like my 94O.
Yeah, Vinny, I have 20 years difference between I have two half sisters, and they're both 20 years. Of course, one of them's passed away now, but they're 20 years older than I am. And I have a brother that's 10 and another brother that's 8. I was a shore duty baby. So, when you're in a Navy family and dad comes in and mom's there, they just do what their parents do. They hug each other. Huh. Here's a 92, 13. $93.00. Yes, I am the baby, Vinny. I am the baby. 98. Another 98. And I do run fairly quick, folks. If you see something you like, let me know. I'm happy to go back to it. Thanks, everybody, for coming in. Appreciate you being here. After me will be Ringmaster Ray, and then Southern Coin, and then we'll go to the emails.
No, 4.
Oh, yeah. Bless your heart, Ink Man, being the only boy. Phew.
Yeah, I'm trying to upgrade these quarters to at least fine or very fine.
Got you. I don't blame you. Yeah,
I mean, I do have some really nice looking barber quarter. Yeah, I think the hardest one to get out of the Barber series, I think it's that 1901 S.
Mhm.
Let's see how many were minted here. 1901 S.
Yeah, this is my upgrade bag that I pulled out.
72,000 were minted.
Yeah.
And then
So I pulled out some stuff to upgrade my typeset since I decided to start. These are my upgrades. Unless someone decides they want them, then I'll sell them tonight. But these are my upgrades going into my typeset.
It's a nice one.
Oh yeah, so that's super nice. That's going in my
So
typeset.
13S, only 40,000 were minted.
40,000. Wow.
Yeah. And then let's see the other one here. 96S or 180,000, 188,000. So those are your lowest mintages. That 98S should be more attainable in some. That is so pretty.
Now, wait till you see this one. You ready?
Yeah, that's beautiful. That's a half, right?
Yeah, half hour.
Dean S. Yeah, that's nice.
And then I'm going to put this one in my typeset too.
Very pretty.
Yeah, so I pulled those out there.
15S, but it's not that pretty.
Yeah, those are my typeset upgrades. Yeah, that's what I said too, Vinny. I was like, I pulled those out. It's like I do my own little layaway program, start paying those things off. You said that 1898S.
Yeah, a quarter.
Yeah.
No, it's a 96S. Sorry.
Oh, 96S. Well, I didn't have either one, so you're in luck.
Okay.
I didn't have either one.
Yeah.
Sitting there looking. Folks, let me know what you're looking for anything you are looking for. I know I got to pull out a 1950D, and I'll do that when I go over to Ray, and I'm going to come back around here a little bit, and I'll do the next round. But if you want a lot of barber quarters, I could run a lot of $1 face of barber quarters. You can do that if you're interested in that. But just know barbers are hold a premium, higher premium, a little bit more expensive. But I think what we're going to do right now is, because I'm not moving anything, we're going to go over to our friend Ringmaster Ray and let him take off. Hey, I hate to hear that. I hate anybody that
wow.
away in a house fire. It just sucks.
That's so sad. That's just heartbreaking.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for your loss, definitely.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, I get that we have loss of life and people pass, and I get that, but drowning and dying in a fire are just how this came.
And then being a child too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I had to go do a thing for a neighboring jurisdiction. I'm on a critical incident stress debriefing team, and they had a pre-teenager commit suicide. So, yeah, it's pretty bad. All right, so let's go over here to our friend, this young man right here, Ringmaster Ray.
There you go. So my shipping is also $6. So here we go. This is a 1925 beautiful uncirculated peace dollar. And it books out around, I think it was around $57, maybe higher, because it's definitely going to be an MS coin. And let's do a starting bid of $35. Starting bid, $35. That's just slightly above melt, and this is a BU uncirculated. And it is blast white, except for the little dark spots on there, which are normal for older coins. No interest at $35 for an unk.
Hey, Sherry Ward, how's it going?
Almost half off.
Welcome in.
Maybe worth just sending it in and getting it graded then.
Yeah, I'd probably dip it and send it. It's what I would do.
Yeah, that's probably what I'll do. All right, I do have a stack of Philippines here. We'll go through those. See if this is too much light or not enough light. I don't know. This is 1944, Denver, Philippines, 72% silver. This is a 20 centavo, $7. Foreign silver, $7. And I have like 2 of these. Both are 44D. Both at 7. And they're in really nice condition. No interest on that one. All right. What about a $50 1944 S for 12? And if you don't like the $50, we can go straight to $1 here. How about a 1908 S? I have 35 on it. 1908 S, 1 peso. That's the big one. All right, no interest in those. Stack those aside. How about a 1850 half dime? Got a week date, but it's readable. 1850 So if you need that for your typeset or for your album, there's a beautiful little half dime for $30. And then the other half dime I have is a 1948. Does have a little bend right here. But as you can see, if we can see, there we go. Partial Liberty. Doesn't have the L or the Y, I think, but most of the other letters are there. And that one is 61. $1929D. Quarter. Who do we have in here? Who's all in here? Let's wake you up. Okay, normally this is what I paid for it. At the coin shop, I paid $16. May not be fully worth that much, but I'll tell you what, let's do a buck and go. Let's move some merch. Buck and go. We'll see where this goes.
There we go, folks. Buck and go on a 27D
Quarter.
quarter.
LQ, full date, full readable mint mark.
Got market 1. Sheree at 2. Two looking for 3. 2 looking for 3. It will give us 3 looking for 3. It's worth at least $7, folks.
Yeah, I know.
Actually, we're just a little over 7. Market 3. Mark is used to that
Yep.
eBay bidding. Always got to put not eBay, but Facebook bidding. You always got to put a letter in front.
Yep.
That way it doesn't show up. I got Sheree at 4. Thank you, Sheree. Looking for 5. 5.
Yeah, Bobville, that's what they do. And I was like, why did they put a letter? And then I realized that it's a have to with Facebook.
Yeah, if you just put a number, it'll think it's spam and it won't show it.
Huh.
There's Cherie's in there. You don't have to do that, Cherie, but Cherie's getting the action. She's at 4 now. Cherie says 4. Mark says 6. Let's just jump right up. Almost to melt. Almost to melt.
Now we're looking for 7. Anybody for 7?
Cherie is 3.
Anybody for 8?
There we go. Cherie.
Great. Looking for 8.
That's 7. Do we hear 8? 8. Looking for 8. 7 looking for 8. 7 looking for 8. 7 looking for 8.
We can't do $9 on it because 7, 8, 9. Yes, you can, 210 stacks. You can bid all you want. That's what friends are for. It's an auction. Bid it, bid it, bid it, bid it, bid it.
All right. Going once. Going once, looking for 8. 7 looking for 8. 7 looking for 8. We're going once. Now we're going 2 times.
3 times, lady.
Going 2 times. 2 times. 7 looking for 8. 7 looking for 8. I'm going to count it down, folks. The way I count the auction down, I go going once, going twice, then I'll count down 3, 2, 1. Anytime you put a bid into 3, 2, 1, I start over. There are no snipes. So here we go. 3. And there's about a 7-second delay from when you hear me say it to when you see it. 2.
Bid, 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 bid.
One.
Like when
Come
you're
on, folks. Giddy up, folks. Come on.
Whatnot. They're like, you're gonna bid, hurry, bid.
OLD sold to Cherie Ward for $7. Nice pickup.
Nice job, Cherie. We moved something. Yay.
Some kind of merch, right? That's good. Yeah, so we moved something.
All right. 1936. 1936. These are all Phillies. 1936 Merc Dimes. For choice. Let's do for choice. How about let's do a starting bid of Buck and Go. I'm going to risk it.
Buck and Go for 1, folks. You're bidding on 1.
You're bidding on 1 for the one you want. 1936 Philadelphia. Oh, wait. This one's 39. Can't do that one. No. Okay. So just out of the 2 36s.
So Buck and Go. I'll bid $1. I'm not scared. Buck and Go for choice. So what I do? Do I just type in sold now? Is that what I do? Is that be mean and do that?
Mark comes back at 2. We're looking for 3.
Mark at 2.
CJ wanted it for 2. Hey CJ, how you
I
doing?
got Mark. CJ, welcome in. We got Mark in first at 2. Mark is at 2.
Looking for
Looking
3.
for 3. Again, I got Sheree Ward at 3. Sheree Ward at 3. CJ at 4. Now we're doing something, folks. Now we're moving some stuff. Here we go. CJ at 4, looking for 5. Remember, this is for 1 Merc dime. This is choice of a Merc.
For
The winning bidder will have the option to take both.
Just in case.
Sheree's out. Thank you, Sheree. We've got CJ at $4. CJ at $4. There's what the back of them look like. And we are going once. Going 12 times. If anybody has seen that video, you understand why I said 12. Now we're counting it down. 3. Still looking for 5. 2. 5 will get you the win. 1. And we are SOLD. Hello, Moose Socks. Welcome in. Sold to CJ's Coins and Crafts.
All right, CJ, do you want 1 or both? 1 or both. You get an option. Hey, Moose Socks. How you doing, brother?
Both of them. Nice
pickup.
Nice pickup.
There we go.
And to Casey, I do have a 50D since you asked. I do have, this is the only one I have. It's graded MS65 full steps, but I'll show you that later just so you know. Right there it is. All right, here we go. Another auction.
Yep. Buck and go.
Another buck and go.
Nice.
Buck and go. All right. I ain't scared. 2 bucks. $2 buck and go. Winner gets choice. It just has the D. Ben still talks about you and embarrassing him the other day. That's so funny. It's funny. He thought that was so funny. 2 looking for 3, folks. 2 looking for 3. 2 looking for 3.
These could be your entries into the Dime Time Challenge.
That's right.
You can always just pop them out and ship them, or have me ship them. You can do that too.
Do you have any going out there yet?
I do not. Well, I did. I sent one that was for Kevin. So he's already received Kevin's entry.
Okay. All right, folks. 2 looking for 3. 2 looking for 3. It is choice. 2 looking for 3. Melt is $2.81. $2.81 is what melt is.
And there's a premium on these.
Yep. And Marks do bring more.
They're getting harder.
2 looking for 3. Who go 3? Looking for 3. 3, 3, 3. Come on, folks. You can do it. We'll take 50 cents. I'll take a 50-cent bid. Someone wants to go $2.50. You can do $2.50. I don't mind.
Go $2.50.
$2.50. Anybody want to do $2.50? I'll take $2.50. You don't have to go to 3. Somebody give me $2.50. Still less than melt. $2.50. $2.50. Going. Come on. Anybody for $2.50? $2.50. All right, folks. There's Mark. Mark came in at $2.50. There you go, Mark. All right. Mark came in at $2.50. Now looking for $3.
$3.
Over here, I take 50-cent increments until we get above $10. And then once we get $10 and up, it's $1 increment for me. I won't make, if you get over 100, I'm not going to do the $5. I'll just do $1. We'll have a long battle. It's fun. $2.50 looking for 3. Is there anybody for 3? 3 looking for 3 on your choice of a 1937 Mercury dime. This is what Ray looked like when he was in grade school. That nice, clean, shaven face there. He wore those little wings in his hair. I thought it would make him faster.
Well, that was because of the mullet. Looked like that. It was feathered back, so I had the mullet.
Going once. That's cool, Vinny. Going twice. Vinny, I left Morgan's stream yesterday and went over and streamed over on Whatnot. Then I came back. I did a little over an hour stream on Whatnot last night. Going twice. Count it down. 3, 2.
Looking for $3 bucks.
Need $3, folks. $3. $3. 1. And we are going to sell it. SOLD. Sold to Mark Music for $2.50.
All right. Which one do you want? One or all? At that deal, you should take them all.
Yeah. He wants all 3 of them. There you go.
That's the way to do it.
Congratulations.
Can't beat silver that way.
Congratulations. Vinny, does your 66 1950D have full steps? Or is it just got a handicap ramp? Congratulations, Mark. Nice pickup.
Yep.
And congratulations, Ray, moving the merch.
Moving the merch. Might get spanked on it, but it's okay. Do it for fun. Okay, here we go. How about a 1939? 39. Buck and go.
Buck and go, folks. 1939, buck and go. Buck and go on a 1939. 1939. Who'll give us $1? Looking for $1. This could be your entry into the Dime Time Challenge with Everyday Opportunity. If you haven't checked that out, make sure you check out Everyday's channel. Check out the videos. Mark says, I'll just go in at 250. Let's just stop the shenanigans right now.
Knock them out.
Let's just stop the shenanigans right now. Let me just come on in where we know we're going to be. All right. 250 folks looking for 3. 250 looking for 3. But the whiskey flask is, I believe, over half full of dimes. And sometime in October, a single winner will be pulled to win all of those dimes. And that should be
approximately what,
several $1,000s. Yeah, several $1,000s of value.
Yeah.
Folks, do we hear $3? Looking for $3 for a 1939 Mercury dime. Is there a $3 bid? $3. Looking for 3. Anybody at $3?
Looks like we're gonna sell it.
Going once. And again, when you hear my voice, it takes 7 seconds for it to travel from me to you because we are so far away. G2. Okay. Right on. Yeah, this 65 I has is full steps. Yeah, when I come back up, I'll show it. And a 3. A 2. Looking for 3, folks. Looking for 3. Anybody at 3? Looking for 3. Under melt. 1. And we are going to sell it. SOLD and sold to Mark for $250. Congratulations.
Congrats.
Do you want 1 or 1?
1 or 1. Yep, 1 of 1.
All right. 1 or 1. Tell us how many you want.
About 1907 D. I have 2 of them. And they're both Barbers. Both Denver. There we go. I've got these for $6. I would do a buck and go, but you guys aren't buying any. And I can't afford to lose that much. 1907 D, $6 each.
That's funny. Mark said, I'll take them all.
No way. $6.
All right, $6 a piece, folks. This is choice. $6 a piece for the Barber 1907 D. And just remember, there is a big D on the back of the Barber Dimes.
Yep. And he doesn't mean Dallas.
Any interest in a 1907 D at $6 starting bid? $6 starting bid. Any interest, folks? Let us know. Any interest?
Doesn't look like it.
We'll call that one a pass.
Yep, it's going to be passed. All right. Here is a 1894 O, tougher date. It is pretty slick. 1894 O. And I've got that at 25. In G4, it would have been like a $54 coin, but it's not G4. This is about good. You can see the date and you can see the mint mark. So I've got it at 25. And if that, do you think that's too high for it? What does Gray Sheet say on it?
Yeah, I'll look here.
And about AG.
AG, and that's what year again?
94.0.
1894 Barber Dime.
It might be two. I may have it marked.
1894 Barber Dime. And you said in what? AG3?
Well, AG3 or yeah. I mean, you got the date and you've got the mint mark.
Yeah,
no
so they don't. So wholesale's 22, retail's 30.
Okay.
And they don't have a AG2 price on listed on that. They just go down to 3. So,
yeah. So
I
it's
think
about right.
I think you're right in the right range there.
Yep. $25, tough date. 94.0. Need the 95.0. So do I, Moose Ox. So do I.
If anybody's looking for any foreign stuff, be sure to let us know in the chat. So the Southern Coin, our foreign dealer, can pull that out.
This is 26. You can see the nice condition that it's in. And almost full horn. I've got that for $6. You need a 26 Philadelphia in nicer condition. Need an upgrade. One is for $6. I'll even take $1 off of it. I'll do it for $5.
$5, folks. 1926.
26. Yep.
1926. Buffalo.
No pass. Okay. So this one is a 25D. That's pretty rough looking, but it's got a good, strong full date. And it does have just about full horn on it. And a 25D and VF20 is an $88 coin. I don't think that's a VF20. What do you think it's at?
Mm-hmm.
You still got Liberty.
Here you got Liberty. Maybe
hair details pretty worn.
Yeah, 10 or 12. What's the back look like? Got a little bit of pitting on it, which kind of happens, you know. And yeah, I'd say somewhere around a 8, probably an 8 or a 10.
What does that run?
But, 8's 21, a 10's 30, a 12's 43.
All right, so let's do 20. We'll go lowball it. If you want it for 20, there you go. 25D. Oh, nice, Finney. 23S and found it metal detecting. I have got a whole roll, I think, of buffaloes that I've found. I don't even remember what the dates are on them, though. I didn't think I looked. Usually when you find them in the ground, they're pretty rough looking. Okay, so that looks like that's going to be a pass. All right, I do have some foreign currency. This is a Jesus note. called the Jesus Christ note. And this is from Armenia. Completely uncirculated, nothing on it. I mean, it's brilliant uncirculated. Okay, and I have $4 on it. $4 if you want the Jesus note from Armenia. And there's your information about it. 10 drama, $4. No interest on that one. How about some Canada notes from 1937? And these, they do have a fold, but they are pretty decent condition. They go online, and for the ones that I've purchased in this condition, go for about $25. I mean, you can even ask Southern Coin. He may charge more for it. And that's what I've kind of looked up and saw.
Surprisingly, don't have that much Canadian paper. I don't think I have any actually, other than like maybe like one shin plaster.
Yeah. I've got a bunch
Mexico
of shit
notes,
plaster here
however,
trying to
got several
sell.
of those.
Yep. So this one I've got at 25. I'll knock it down to 20 if you want it for 20. And I do have 2 of them. $20 for choice. $1937, Bank of Canada. Nope. How about some $1? For choice. I have 4 of them. I would do them at, normally what I looked up, they go for about $20 in the uncirculated condition. I will do them at $10. $10 a piece. And I have 4 of them. No paper, people? May have to put that on Facebook and see if we can get rid of them. I do have a 72 here. No, 73, 1973 note from Canada. I got 6 on it. Then I have some shin plasters here from 1900. Those are $25 each. And I have 3 of them. $1900. No interest. I do have the 1923s. I got those at 15. I have 2 of them. And I have one 1870 for 40. $1870. Much earlier. All right, no people. Is Keys in the basement or anything, or is she just floating around hiding? Keys, are you here? I have a question for you. Are these, if you are in here, are these the occupation of Japan in the Philippines, is what these notes are? If so, I'm going to put them in my Philippines collection. I'm not sure. Do any of you guys know? Are these the Philippine occupation? Everybody's asleep. Everybody's taking a nap. I killed everything. No idea. All right. I do have a bunch of gold backs. If you want the whole stack, it's $100. I got 1, 2, 3 of the halves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of the $1, 1 of the $2, and 1 of the $5. I don't really want to get rid of that one, but I'm gonna move some merch. Anybody into gold backs? Nope. Okay. I'll just hold on to them. I think it comes out to almost all of these together. What is it, like a gram of gold? Is that right? Or pretty close to it? It's 1/200. And I know they go for about $6 each, or a little higher than $6 each. Hey, Bill, what's up? How are you doing, brother? All right.
Hey, Bill, how's it going? How you feeling today?
Just all the stuff I have. Half dimes, peso. I'm not. A little bit of silver there. Okay. Well, let's pass it on to Southern Coin.
All right, Southern Coin, come on up.
My old phone was talking.
Oh, it's my turn.
It's your turn. Tag.
All right. All right. I'm still kind of digging through stuff. I'm working on trying to organize old double row boxes of collection stuff to liquidate it. So y'all might see a bunch of new stuff coming here shortly. Doug Harding, if you're still in here, there's a double florin. Got that at $80. So there's that if you're still interested. Oh, Vincent's here. You're just in time, Vincent. Still got a couple Rubik's Cube commemoratives from Hungary. These are $18 a piece. I was interested in those. I got a pretty nicely toned Merry Christmas round that I totally forgot I had. I got that at $40. That's like $1 over spot. And I got a couple of these. These are some German commemorative medals. They are silver. 1 ounce. You can kind of see it down in here. The Fall of the Berlin Wall. So I've got 2 of these, both pretty much toned, almost identical. Those are also $40 a piece. So there's some kind of neat, interesting silver there. Following the toned silver, got an Israeli silver medal. This is 935 silver. Got the original packaging and everything for it. Comes up to about 1.5 ounces, a little bit under that, of silver. $95 in this one. I got one that does not have the original box. That's at $80. It's same kind of time frame, but different year, different type. 1 or 2, Vincent. But yeah, I'm like digging through all my boxes. I'm going to literally spend the next week just trying to figure out what in the world I'm liquidating. Still got another one of those if Vincent doesn't with both. There's the other, just one. Okay. There's another Israeli medal. $80 on that. Like I said, it's like 1.5 ounces-ish. I have had those for so long. Silver has almost doubled in price since I bought those. That's how long I've had them. Very long time. Try to do some paper stuff tonight because I kind of ran out of coins yesterday. So if you see something you want, just holler. I guess chat, whatever. Austria 2 shilling, $5 on that. Move all the coins out of the way. Got a Japanese 10 sen $10. On that one, got a little 10 centavos, $5. There's Italy 5 lira, France 2 franc, France, 1 lira from Italy. There's a 1 mark, military payment certificate. One I hadn't seen, I don't think before, a 5 yen. I think I might have 2 of these 10 cents. I think that's all the NPC for the moment. Oh, I got a couple others that I just saw. There's a 10 pesos. Oh, I had a few in here. I had one I hadn't seen before, I know. There's a 50 centavos.
I was asking earlier about those. Is those the ones, a Japanese occupation of like the Philippines? What those are?
There, I assume it's the Philippines, but I mean, they did so many countries.
Yeah,
They did so many denominations.
yeah. I was wondering about that because
Like they were planning on occupying the entire world.
well, yeah, they were, especially all of the Asian.
Yeah, so like there's like 10 golden, so I'd be like, that'd be either like Germany or Netherlands would be that denomination, depending on more likely Netherlands. I hadn't seen this one before. There's a 20 mark from Germany. That was a little bit more expensive because I hadn't seen it before and paid up for it. So there's some NPC if anybody is interested in some of that. Got a big old stack of it. Still got Knockgeld 10 piece lots, $25 plus shipping. So that's $2.50 a note. I think I pay like $2 a note on them. This little note from Mongolia. Got a little Chinese note, $5 on that. This one's cool. This one's a wooden nickel from the 300th anniversary of Springfield, Massachusetts, but they did like a bill instead of a coin. So you could redeem it up until 1936. So that one's kind of neat, and it is actually a piece of wood. So that one's pretty cool, in my opinion. Got Luxembourg, 5 francs. I got a few from Cuba. Got 50. There's a 10. And there's a 1 from Cuba. I think I got another 1 or 2 that's floating around somewhere. There's one from Brazil. There's a little shin plaster from Canada. I got it at 15, but I think yours is a little bit nicer than mine is. So $15 on that one.
Yeah, that's about right for the condition it's in.
Yeah, mine's a little more worn out. Japanese 50 sen. Here's another, like this one's from Netherlands, East Indies. There's a 1 golden, $6 on that one. There's Indonesia. Thailand. Got a couple of these. 1 peso. Okay. Easy peasy. There's another Cuba. There's a 10 peso. A little bit. That one's actually a little bit older. So you never know what you're gonna find. I just dig it through like that looks cool. That looks cool. There's a Bolivia. Oh, yeah, Bolivia. It's bad when you don't trust your own handwriting. Here's a pretty cool looking Knockgeld. This one's from Baden, Germany. 500,000 marks. That sounds like pretty cool. You got to do with a torch and a hammer. Like, I think that's pretty neat. $15 on that one. Vincent's in here buying stuff. We're staying at. There's a Thailand note, a little bit larger one. There's a Peru, 1955 Peru note. This one's cool. This one is from Hong Kong. It's a Hong Kong and Shanghai Banking Company. $10. Or it's a $10 note, but it's $20. There's another Chinese note. That's a 1 yuan. I got 2 or 3 of these that are 1928 10 yuan notes. I bought a bunch of Chinese notes at one point. I don't know why I bought so many. 1915 Mexico. I know you told me how to say it. I still can't say it. Whatever, however you say that. OAXACA peso. Yeah, you know what it is if you want it. But $20 on that one. Got a really big 1 peso, 1914. I know Ray has this one because I think I sold him one of these already before.
Mm-hmm.
You were selling me one. I think you were selling one of these because that looks like the 8 real.
No, I wasn't selling them. I was just showing them.
Oh, well,
They're
I just know that has
cool.
8 real on it. That's pretty cool.
And what's the done? Is that a 20 or?
That's just a 1.
Oh, 1. Okay, yeah, I've got quite a few of those.
Yeah. Well,
And
you
those
know,
have gone
especially
up
get
in
your
quite a
hands
bit
on.
of value, though. Those older notes from
Yeah,
Mexico.
I mean, I got it like $15. I find a lot of stuff in like the dealers' paper money bins for the world stuff, especially. Blue China note. Yeah. I'm going to assume it's this one. It's like, it's in the bin where it's like, 3 for $1 or whatever, and it's decent condition, and I buy it. You know what I mean? Or you're on Whatnot, and they're like, yeah, I want to get rid of this like giant stack of paper. So
Okay, so yes, the ones that you had earlier are the occupation notes of the Philippines.
it's kind of what I thought.
Like I've got the 10s and the
Yeah,
100s.
Doug Harding, I can do that. I can make you a wallet.
So do that. I love my Philippines. Also known as Mickey Mouse money too.
Oh, I want some Disney dollars, but they get expensive. A little Chinese short snorter guy was basically, I think, sending a note home on it. $35 on that one. It's a little 501 China note. I'm going to show this one. This is on a piece of silk. It's a piece of knot geld. And I got it marked at 75. I'll do that at 65 today. I want $10 off it because I'm tired of looking at it. It's cool. It's a really cool talking piece, but nobody's buying it. I want to get rid of it. Tired of looking at it. So I've got that. Last piece of paper money for the moment. Got a 50 kopecks from 1917. It's a China Russo-Asiatic Bank. Yeah.
Hey, Gleason, how's it going? Sorry, you're doing. I hope you're doing well.
You're good, Vincent.
Hey, Gleason.
If you want any more, I got 2 more of these. So they're floating around somewhere in the paper money box. But yeah, that one's slab, so that's $65. Nice interest in that. So pick up all the paper money. Grab up. Let's see. What else we got? Anybody looking for anything in particular, or everybody just kind of sit back and watch? It's Thailand, 1975, 150 baht, 200,000 minted, $65 on that one. I got some 20 bahts as well from Thailand if anybody was wanting those. They just look like that. It's just a little standard. That one's, I think, a commemorative or something. Let's see. Remember the Chinese thing? Got a 5-1 from 1988. This one's one of their Olympic ones. $80 on that. 20,000 minted. My light is not doing me any favors tonight. All right, Doug Hardy. Should be getting that here in a minute. There's 1937 UK Britain crown. $35 on that is 50% silver. Don't think it's a lower mintage or anything, but it's just kind of. I didn't know they made a crown size silver in 37. Let's see. I got that haven't like shown off in like the past like 3 streams. Again, like I said, if anybody's looking for anything in particular, just let me know. Got a bunch of 8 reals, but I'm gonna be nice to Ray. There's a 1901 for Vincent, 1901 Cyprus, 18 Piastre, $150, a little bit more pricey of a coin, but 200,000 minted. And how many coins have you seen from Cyprus? Also, how many times have you seen 18 of anything as a denomination? Just saying. Let's see. Oh, Canada dollars. Got a Afghanistan 2.5 rupees. $75 on that one. Not sure what the year is. It's SH 1299. Don't ask me what that means. I have no idea.
And what kind of coin was that?
That's Afghanistan.
Yeah.
East according to Coinoscope. So, got that. Let's see. I got some Cuba pesos. Got some star pesos. If I just want the star pesos, I got some of these. If I just want...
The Afghanistan coin is from 1920.
Okay.
SH 1299 is 1920.
Okay. I knew it was like early 1900s, but honestly, couldn't remember. It's one of those where if it's not telling me what the actual like 1918 whatever year is, I don't remember. But I got a few of these Cuban pesos that are the star design. 3 of them. If anybody wants those, I'll do those at $100 a piece for the night. Getting towards the end of the month, I need to start trying to get to the green mark. I think these are all like 32, 33. There's a 32. There's a 32. That one's a 33.
We just call those Texas rounds.
Texas rounds. Lone Star.
Lone Star.
Yeah,
round.
But they're from like really south of the border though.
Yep. Real south of the border.
They're very, very far south of the border. Also got a couple of these, and I'll do them at 110 just because they're a little bit harder to get this particular design. I got 2 of those. Still Cuba. So got those if anybody's interested in any of that. Like I said, what are y'all looking for? Tell me what you want. Silver was at like $39 an ounce a minute ago. I don't know what it is now. But I can offer a Britannia at $40 if anybody is interested in that. Got a 2023 Britannia, $40. Got a buck over melt. And if you're feeling expensive and want a Britannia, have the 1999 key date for the year for that series. But I just want an expensive Britannia. Man, harsh crowd. Got a couple of Canadian $20 with airplanes on them. So $55 a piece. They are sterling. I want to say they're somewhere around an ounce, pretty darn close to it. I've got kind of like I got that plane on that one, and it's like a biplane on this one. All right, man, it is a tough crowd. So, what are you all looking for? Let me know. I will try to find what I can for it. Vincent definitely recommended watching Trade Day yesterday. I showed off a lot more than I am tonight. I think everybody went to sleep. Move some stuff around for a second. I do have this one. This is a 5 francs that someone made into a coin knife and file on that side, which is pretty cool. Comes on a keychain, key ring, whatever.
Oh, that's different.
Yeah, the knife is like stupid sharp, so you will cut yourself if you're not careful. I tested it. It will cut paper. Just for a piece of paper. And it sort of cuts paper. It's sharp enough to where it'll hurt you if you nick yourself with it. So
On the next episode, folks, we'll be having knife safety and how to use and safely operate using knives. Just saying.
I've only cut myself once in the last year. I was doing something stupid, so I knew better. I just hadn't got cut in like a decade and got cocky. I got that at 125 for my interest. Also, trying to work around a camera is not easy either. But I ain't even got a scar from it anymore. So, but I had used my pocket knife at work. We had some donuts. I cut an apple fritter in half, and I held the napkin, wiping the blade off, with the blade pointed in towards my fingers and the finger.
Vincent wants to see that 99 Britannia. There it is. Look how pretty that is. Would you look at that?
The one
Yeah,
year
exactly.
Britannias are nice. I had one from
Exactly,
2001.
Sheree. Only attempt this if you are a professional.
I'm semi-professional. The one-year types are cool. Especially the Britannias. Got it, Vincent. I had one of those from 2001 that I bought, but it sold at the Knoxville show this month, which was pretty cool because I'd only had it for like 48 hours and it was gone like that. So I don't know. I think that's all I got for the moment. I gotta try to find some more stuff unless anybody's looking for something in particular, or they want me to show it again, or what y'all want.
What you really, really want.
All right, just let us know in the chat, folks, what you're looking for. Surely one of the three of us can find something.
Sure, that I guarantee if you say a country, there's a very high probability I might have something.
It is reindeer on the middle.
Yeah, it's Christmas. It's a Christmas round. We got some really nice color on it though. Like it's toned up really nice. I think it came that way. I don't know. I've literally had this so long. I don't remember where I got it. The German stuff, I remember where I got them from because like you don't forget that kind of toning. So I think the guy said it was on like a carpet or something that got stuck in between a couple books. Is how they got toned like that.
That's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah. But I got two of them. It's just like I've had them for so long, literally long enough for silver to increase in price significantly. So it's just stuff I had sitting around. It's like I'm literally gonna go through and I got like 2 double boxes of stuff that's like I don't want this anymore. I'm gonna liquidate it. So coming soon.
There you go, folks.
I got like 3 days of work to
For Southern
do.
coins, you can't go wrong.
I got a bunch of US stuff where I was collecting that for a little while. So you can see what happens.
All right. Well, I think we'll swing over to the emails. So Kevin, you're up, and then Cherie Ward. So let's go to our emails, and then we'll come back around to all of our fine folks here again. So up first, folks, with Kevin, once it shares. I'm back. Can you hear me okay?
We can hear you.
All right. Let me jump on my cell phone here. Let me turn it off. That one's out. All right. Yes. And Vincent, I can do a dime time giveaway. Matter of fact, let's do it right now. All right, folks, let me get ready to do this giveaway. Sponsored by Vincent. We choose the stream and hashtag DIMETIME, hashtag dime time. Start typing that in, folks. Hashtag dime time, just like I'm doing in the chat. Just like Ray did. Hello, Hidden. Welcome in. Good to see you.
Hey, brother. How you doing?
I will be in chat if anybody needs me.
Okay, Southern. Thank you, sir.
Yep, no problem. Stan, you got my email if you rewatch anything.
All right. So we're going to get ready to do this dime time giveaway. And then once we do dime time giveaway, we will go to the emails. So here's what we're doing right now. Dime time giveaway. Come on, folks, get in there. There's 28 in chat. Only 6 of you have typed it in. You know you want to get in there. Would you like to have a free entry into the Dime Time Extravaganza hosted by Everyday Opportunity, sponsored by Vincent? This one dime could make a great change in your wealth because you could be the person that wins all those dimes when they're given away. So come on, folks, get in there. Get in there. Our order for the emails will be Jenna, you're up first. She sent me some emails earlier in the week, and then we will do Kevin, and then we will do Cherie Ward. So Jenna, Kevin, and Cherie, you all are on deck. Let's go. Keep getting in there. Only 17 of you in there, folks. 17. There's 27 in chat. Come on, type in hashtag dime time. Hit the shift button and the 3 on your keyboard if you're on a PC. That gives you the pound sign or the hashtag, and type in the DIME, TIME. Jenna, I will need you to put in chat how you need to get paid, because I don't believe that was on your email. So let us know how people would like to pay you. And we're going to draw this in about 60 seconds. 60 seconds. We're going to draw this. Come on, folks, type it in, type it in. Type it in. Here we go. 20 of you, 28 here. This is an entry into the Dime Time giveaway sponsored by Vincent. Everybody say thank you, Vincent, in the chat. Thank you, Vincent.
Thank you very much, brother.
He is an outstanding supporter of all of our channels. Thanks again. Hidden, they have a 2-for-1 sale right now going on at the concession stand. Hello, Streamsday. 2 hot dogs for $1. 2 hot dogs for $1. Head on over there. Here we go, folks. We're going to pull it right here. You see it right here.
Round and round we go.
Here we go. Who's going to be the winner of the Dime Time entry, courtesy of Vincent? Ring Master Rig.
Oh, rigged.
Everybody
Rigged.
type in hashtag rigged. Hashtag rigged.
Rid.
EMO, welcome in. Nice to see you. David Gersh, welcome in. So there's our winner right there. Ring Master Ray.
Hey, I finally got an entry in it.
Nice. Outstanding. Oh, we're just standing next door to Mama T's concession stand. That's why hot dogs are 2 for $1. It's been there a little long. We got to get rid of it. Got to move that merch. Got to get rid of that stuff. All right, let's stop sharing that right there. Let's get ready to go to the emails. Again, Jenna, don't forget to let me know how you need to get paid, and you will have to help me on the prices for all those things, okay? Let me make sure I get the right pictures up here, because there's a lot of pictures. She wants to sell this as a lot, folks. It'll be a lot, a single lot. It's going to be silver coins.
It'll be a lot of them.
There's going to be a lot of them in a single lot. You're exactly right. And Jenna, if I am incorrect, let me know in the chat. So let me get this back here, and let's get ready to. Oh, yeah. We're going to get it right now. Here we go. Let's share this. Here is Jenna's email right here. So I'll show you the coins, folks. We'll do an auction unless she wants to do a bin. But here's what all you're going to get. So it is an 1893 Columbian Exposition commemorative $50. An 1856 O, and that's the seated quarter. An 1850 seated dime, and this is an 1862 half dime. An 1830 cap dime. You can see it's got some wear and love there on the reverse. So there we go, folks. Let me go back to the beginning. We have an 1893 Columbian Exposition $50. 1856 O seated quarter. 1850 seated dime. an 1862 half dime, and an 1830 cap bus dime. We'll get to the gold in a minute. All right. So, Jenna, what did you want to start this out at for those coins? We have one dime, 2 dimes and a half dime, a quarter, and a half dollar. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 coins, folks. 5 coins. And I don't remember seeing in the email, Jenna, how much we wanted to go for those. So did you have you're behind, Alex? Starting bid, folks, a starting bid of $80 for those coins. Somebody start me off at $80. $80 for those 5 coins, and I'll run through them again. So we have the 1830 dime, 1862 half dime, 1850 seated dime, the 1856 O seated quarter, and the Columbian Exposition. Anybody entertain an opening bid of $80? $80, folks. Anybody looking go 80 bucks? I'm going to look one thing up here on one of the coins here. The 1856 in G4 is 50 bucks, folks. Just that one quarter is $40 to $50. Just putting it out there. The Columbian Exposition, $20. So there's 70. And then you got 2 dimes and a half dime. Anybody interested at $80 for the lot? $80 for the lot. Any interest? Any interest? There we got Sorcerer Stan at 80. Thank you, Stan. Thank you. Looking for 81. Looking for 81. Jenna, can you put in chat how you need to be paid and your email address? Or I can put your email address in, but I'm not sure how you want to get paid. Just let us know. 80 looking for 81. 80 looking for 81 on that lot of coins. So super good a deal. 80 looking for 81. Yep, that's what I was going to fix right now. Thank you. Jen, I just made you a moderator. Yeah, she's going to need to be paid in diapers. That's for sure. Jenna, I made you a moderator. You can put your email in, and you can put your information on how you get paid. So if you would put that in the chat, that would be great. All right, we're at 80, and we're going once. With Stan at 80, looking for 81. Going once with Stan at 80, looking for 81. We're now going twice. Yep, right. She's looking for money. She's got to pay for her car to get her car out of the shop. We don't want this young mother to be hoofing it. She needs to be driving. So 80 looking for 81. 80 looking for 81. And we're at 3. Now we're at 2. 80 looking for 81. And we are at 1. 80 looking for 81. I'm going to sell it. Hold on. I'm holding. I'm stopping. I'm stopping, Shroom. I'm stopping. I'm stopping. Yes, that is correct, Shroom. She has to get her car out of the shop, and that's what she's selling part of her collection to make money to get her vehicle out of the shop. Do you do PayPal, Jenna? Yeah, we're on hold here. Jenna, do you do PayPal? We got Shroom at 100. Do you do PayPal? Shroom at 100. Jenna, yeah, you can take. All right, so we need to get your PayPal into the chat. Is it tied to your email address? What is it? Let me know, Jenna. She does take PayPal. Yes, sir. I got you at 100, Shroom Day. I got you at 100. Looking for 101. Here on my channel, we take $1 bids. 50-cent bid increments up to $10, and after 100, we take $1 bid. So anything over. So 100 looking for 101. 100 looking for 101. 100 looking for 101. Thank you, Shroom Day. Right there it is. Nesbitt Jenna at yahoo.com. That is her PayPal. Outstanding. Have a $100 bid going once. Going once. If I can just type on my keyboard, going once. Here we go. Going once to Shroom Day. Folks, everybody here in our community, as Miss Ida says, this is the best of the best. We have outstanding hearts and great people here. Now we're going twice. Going twice. And her PayPal is a picture of her with orange hair. I've never had orange hair. I had black hair one time. I dyed my hair once. That was a bad mistake. Trying to get rid of some gray. It was a huge utter failure. And we're counting down 3, 2, 1. And we are S. Oh, it was so funny, Sheree. I'll tell you the story once I get this in there. But any other bids, 100 looking for 101, and we are sold to Shroom Day. Thank you, good sir, for 100. Her PayPal is listed there. If I need to bring it back down and copy it, I can. Also, if you'll send her an email and she'll get your mailing address, that would be awesome. So I'll tell you the story real quick, and then I'll show you her next slide. So my oldest brother, who's 10 years older than I am, was in the hospital. My middle brother, who's 8 years older. You want me to run it again? Shroom, you're awesome. All right, folks. That same lot, folks, we're going to run it again. The exact same lot. The Columbian Exposition, the seated quarter, the seated half dime, the seated dime, and the cat bust dime. Let's run it again. Somebody start me out. Somebody start me out, folks. She asked for an $80 opening bid, and we're running it again. Run it again, folks. Somebody give me an opening bid. Just start me out somewhere. Well, I know how you are, folks. Somebody just give me an opening bid. We got Jonathan at 80. We got Sorcerer Stan at 100. Outstanding. Thank you, folks. We got Stan at 100 looking for 101. Stan at 100 looking for 101. I'll tell you, folks, you're awesome. All of you are just great people. But I want to tell you my story. So went to visit my brother who was very sick. And then my middle brother, my mother went with me when she was still living. And so we go back and we stop at Fuddruckers to eat a hamburger. My brother was at the VA hospital. So we stopped by there. We're at 100 looking for 101. And so when I get there, This guy comes in and knows my middle brother, who's 8 years older than I am. He says, "Is this your mother and father?" Because my hair was white. I was like, "Well, what a bunch of shit that was." So I went home, told my wife, then immediately went over to the Rite Aid and walked in the men's hair care section and looked at all these boxes and tried to get something to match my mustache, and it turned out looking like Elvis Presley black. I was so embarrassed. So now I don't care what color it turns as long as it don't turn loose. But we are going once with, yeah, Miss David, I know. We're going once with Sorcerer Stan at 100. We're going twice with Sorcerer Stan at 100. And we are 3, 2. You're exactly right, Invisible. It is. Yeah, I'm happy. I'm just happy to be here, man. 1. And the lot of the Columbian Exposition, the 1856 seated quarter, the seated dime, the seated half dime, and the cat bust dime is now sold to Sorcerer Stan for $100. Congratulations. Congratulations. Outstanding. And Jenna, if you will put in your email address for your PayPal again in the bottom of chat, that would be great. It's absolutely worth it. Outstanding. And I'm just going to say something now, folks. Y'all know we're such great people. You're going to see her PayPal address come up if you're so inclined. She's a young mother and got another baby coming. If you're so inclined, you know what to do when you see it. So, outstanding. All right. Now, let's go over to, she has another email. I want to delete this one because that's my favorite part of the emails. You get and delete those. And let me go up here. And what I do, delete all of them? I'm such a noob. Hold on, folks. Just want to delete one email, not the whole flipping part. All right. Now, this next piece is a 1/4 gram of fine gold, 1/4 gram of fine gold. And just confirm with me that you still have this piece, Jenna. You still have this. Is that correct? Oh, she also has Cash App. That's awesome. So we have PayPal is Nesbitt Jenna at Yahoo. And so we got this 1/4 gram of gold. Is that right, Jenna? I know that one piece is gone. Just want to make sure you still have the 1/4 gram. Just give me a yes in chat. Just give me a yes in chat. All right, here we go, folks. 1/4 gram of 4/9 fine. Right here. You can see it right there. Great horseshoe. And there's what the reverse looks like. This is Monarch Precious Metals 4/9 fine. 1/4 gram of gold. 1/4 gram of gold. We're starting this out at $45, folks. $45. I believe that's the right price we were going to start it at. I believe that's what we talked about. 45. Let's start there. Much love to you, brother. Mushroom love to you. Anybody interested in the 1/4 gram? We got Stan at 50. Stan at 50. Did I hear 51? 51. Doug Harding is waving. I see you, Shrew, and waving by. 50 with Stan. 50 with Stan. Do I hear 51? 1/4 gram through 4/9 fine gold with a horseshoe from Monarch Precious Metals. There's the backside. And here's what we're going to do. We're going to say it's going once to Sorcerer Stan for 50. It's going twice to Sorcerer Stan for 50. Looking for 51, folks. Looking for 51. We're counting it down. 3, 2, 1. SOLD. Sold to Sorcerer Stan for $50. Congratulations. Congrats. We got all that moved for you, Jenna. That's awesome. You did great. You did great. Congratulations. All right. So let me go back to the email. Now I can officially delete that because that's gone. So make sure I don't miss anything in the chat. And again, you saw the information in the chat, Cash App and PayPal. Y'all know what to do if you're so inclined. So that's the way that works. So excuse me 1 second. Sorry about that, folks. My son stepped in and getting ready to start paramedic school. He had a question, so I had to answer his question for him. So here we go, folks. We have, this is from Kevin Rose or Fancy Kevin Rose, depending on which side of the Mississippi you're on. This is a handmade 3/9 fine silver and 23.6 carat Kingman turquoise pendant. A certificate of authenticity is included, which tells you this was Native American made. This is $65 shipped. $65 shipped. And Kevin takes PayPal and Cash App. Here's a reverse with Kevin's maker's mark right there. The rose and the 3/9 fine silver mark. And again, right there is that pendant. We're looking for $65. $65. If there's anybody that is interested, just let us know in the chat. Yeah, that thing's awesome, man. I mean, think about it. You get this, you put it around your neck. You also have some fishing line and some hooks. And if the apocalypse happens and you need to go out and fish, try to find you a bass or a trout to eat, you can use it as a fishing lure. Man, look, it's pretty. That's shining. You'll catch some big mouth bass right there. It'll work. Again, looking for $65, folks. $65 for the purchase. $65 ship. Yeah, I mean, it would. I'm serious. It would work. And that's right. Need Vinny say more? It is handmade by the fingers you see at the top of the screen. That's Vinny's or Kevin's fingers are right there. Looks like there's no interest in that one. Let's go to the next one, kind sir. We'll come right up here. This is new. This is a Perseolite and Peridot ring, size 10, that's sterling silver, and this is $70 shipped. $70 shipped. Rose, that's right. He's a rose. There's that ring. Oh, isn't that pretty? don't forget, folks, this is August the 24th. We have September, October, November, 4 months until Christmas rolls around here. 4 months for Christmas Eve, folks. Get your shopping done early. $70, size 10, Priscilla Light and Peridot ring, sterling silver. See the mark of the sterling right there and the underside of the ring. It's a beautiful ring, and it could be yours. Ben for 70, right there. Boom, boom, boom. Outstanding. Vincent, thank you. All right. Let me just take care of that one. Outstanding. Up next is a size 7.5 sterling silver and Australia Boulder opal. Handmade, 5.8 grams total weight. It can be resized. Right now it's 7.5. We can change the size for that for you. This is $50 shipped. $50 shipped. There you see the layout of the ring and the total weight. I want you to look at the stone that's on this. Look at how pretty that stone is. Look at that. Again, 4 months. 4 months until Christmas Eve. Your significant other would really love to have it. Just saying. There's a sign. There's a sterling. You can see sterling silver and the 925 stamp right there in the underside of the ring. And we are looking for $50 shipped on that one. $50 shipped. Oh, it is. It's a beautiful stone. Absolutely. I mean, when you look at this, you know, there's the lake. Here's all the other lakes. So this could be what, Minnesota. It could come out of Minnesota. You know, up here you have a little chateau up here on the hillside looking down over top of the lake, and over here you have another little house. You could just look at each other and just sit there and just in your mind and just shout back and forth. Hey, you know, one tells you to shut the F up, and that's the way it happens. So just saying, just saying. Stan, you're a good man. Shroom, you're a good man. Everybody here in this room, you are good-hearted people, and I appreciate you. I'm a better person for knowing you. All right. I think that was all of your emails there. Yes, I think that's all of yours right now, Kevin. But if there's any interest, let us know, folks, and we will come right back to them. Miss Cherie Ward, you're up next. She only takes Cash App, Venmo, and Chime. Cash App, Venmo, and Chime. Up first is an auction. Starting bid of $26. $26 to 1964 Kennedy and a 1942 Walking Liberty half dollar. $6 shipping. Looking for a starting bid of $26. You're very welcome. We are starting under melt. Starting under melt with shipping. That puts you a little over melt. So here's what you do. You buy this, pay for shipping, then you buy something else, and then you're back under melt. That's the way that works. We can make that work, folks. So any interest? Any interest? In a 64 Kennedy and a 42 Walking Liberty. Starting bid of $26. Make sure you stick around to the end of this, folks. I know it's a great idea, right? It's a great idea. Buy this, pay for shipping. Everything else, the shipping's free. Combine. Stick around to the end of the stream, folks. I'll be giving away silver. Be giving away silver. All right, looks like that's a pass on that one. Cherie, let's go to the next one. Here's a BU Kennedy. The starting bid is $15. This is for one. It's an auction starting at $15. It is for one. It is choice. You can pick the left or the right. Pick either one. There are BU 1964 Kennedys. BU 1964 Kennedys. Appears neither one of them are the accented hair variety. And we're looking for a 15. Stan bid 26. Let me go back. Oh my gosh. Outstanding. Outstanding, Stan. So we're right here. And he bended at 26. You got it. All right. I love it. I get to delete another email. So y'all know how exciting that is when we get to do that. That's awesome. Outstanding. All right. Now we're at the 64 Kennedys. $15 starting bid. $15 starting bid on the Kennedys. Yes, sir. That's 100% correct. I think that's good for all of us, Shreem. It really is. At the end of the day, if we can help another human being get through hard times, we're good people for it, and that's what we all do here. I mean, I could never sell another thing, but as long as my friends and my family are taken care of, that's all I care about, you know. So I appreciate that. We have Stan at 15. Stan at a 15 on the Kennedys. Stan at 15 on the Kennedys is there. That was an auction, right? Make sure I'm doing the right thing here. Yeah, the starting bid. So here we go. We're going once with Stan. I'm already teared up, but hell, the wind will blow and I cry. That's just the way it is. No, Deborah, this is for one, Deborah. This is for one. You are bidding on his choice. You can pick the left or the right. We are bidding on one only, Deb. And welcome in. Thanks for being here. But bidding on one 1964 Kennedy, there are two available. You can pick one or the other. So $15 bid is for a single BU Kennedy. And we're counting down a 3. Shipping is $5. Shipping is $5 on this, Deborah. Shipping is $5. And I'll stop the countdown to answer your question. So the current bid is 15. So if you wanted to bid at $16, then you're at 32 plus 5, 37 for shipping. So we're counting it down. I'll start the countdown again. We're at 3. You're welcome. And thanks for being here. Thanks for the question. 2, 1. And we are SOLD, sold to Stan for 15. You want them both, Stan? Left, right, or both? Both. Oh, I knew the answer. I just had to make sure you said it. I knew what the answer was. All right, we'll delete that one. All right. Again, don't forget, no PayPal, folks. Cherie has Cash App, Venmo, and Chime. Up next is a 2017 Mint State 70 PCGS graded American Silver Eagle First Strike. Gray sheet is 75, scans at 77, and we are starting this one out, folks, at $60. $60 is the starting bid on this one. So I don't have anybody start this out at $60. There's the reverse. This one was delivered within the first 30 days of initial release. That's how come you get this fancy First Strike label. Looking for $60, folks, $60. Can I get a $60 bid? $60. 60, looking for 60. 60, looking for 60. Yep, that's right, Vinny. You know, it's not to go down a rabbit hole, but you know, in Tim's opinion, thank you, Stan. Stan's at 60. In Tim's opinion, by the way, for those that don't know, Tim is my first name. In Tim's opinion, you put your faith in the good Lord first, then you take care of your family second, and everything else take care of itself. But that's just the way I feel. So, and that is the very delicious Silver Eagle. But Hidden, you are behind. Stan had you at 61st, so now I'm looking for 61. 61, folks. 61. 61 is the bid we're looking for. And Cherie, would you take a check from Hidden? I can say that I do take checks from Hidden and they clear. And so if that helps, but if you would take a check, that works. But we are at 60 with Stan, looking for 61. 60, looking for 61. 60, looking for 61. And yes, she would take your check, Hidden. She would take your check. So now, looking for 61. Do I hear 61? 61 and shipping on this is $6. 61 plus shipping, looking for 61. We have 60 looking for 61. All right. We're going once. Going once. Going once. Looking for 61. Now we're going twice. 60 looking for 61. 60 looking for 61. The MS, I mean, 70s are awesome. Yeah, I like the 69s too. The 69s aren't bad. They just got just a slight little flaw with them, just like me. So, you know, I can't be an MS 70, but I can definitely be a proof 69, right? And we're counting it down. 3, 2, 1. And this 2017 PCGS MS70 Silver Eagle is sold to Stan for $60. Congratulations. And I get to do it again. I love deleting emails. Up next is, oh boys, this is a nice one here. This is a 2023 5-ounce Libertad. This is a buy it now, BIN, for $245, and that includes shipping. A 2023 5-ounce Libertad, bin 245. There you can see 5 ounces, Plata Pura, 2023, 3 nines fine out of the Mexico City Mint. And it is has nice wingtips. Here is a reverse. And again, we are looking for $245. That's shipped, $245 shipped. Wardrobe malfunction. Yeah, no doubt. Wardrobe malfunction. Uh-oh, what happened to the wardrobe? Is there any interest? $245 for a 5-ouncer. It's a little slip of the slip. That's right. A little slip of the slip. Just slip right down. All right, let's go on to our next one. Up next is a 5-ounce Indian Chief. 5-ounce Indian Chief. This is a bin, buy it now for $220 shipped. $220 shipped. Right here, you can see this is running antelope, the Silver Chief. This is a $50 value coin, 5 troy ounces, 3 9s plus fine silver. We're looking for $220 shipped. $220 shipped. Sorcerer Stan says Bennett, $220. Outstanding. He's a good-looking guy. Good-looking chief right there. Congratulations. Oh, the detail of that coin is amazing. All right. Up next is from 1992, a 10-ounce Sunshine mining bar with serial number. This is a bin of $427 shipped. Buy it now, $427. Right there. Sunshine Bullion. There's a 10-ounce bar. And there's the front. We're looking for $427. I'd like to have me a Chevrolet car with a 427. Anybody else like to have one of those? I think you can still buy one. You can buy a Corvette and get a 427 today. And we had 1992 in the description, but we have 1982 on top of the bar up here. Unsure if that's the year that it was minted, if that's the year Sunshine started. But it does have a date on it. And we're looking for $427. Any interest at $427 for the 10-ounce Troy bar? Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Do, do, do. All right, let's see what we got next. Rescued from circulation here is a V75 Privy 2020 West Point minted Weir Farms quarter. Starting bid is $20. $20. And there is the V75 Privy and the W mint mark. Any interest on the W quarter for $20? Any interest on the quarter for $20? Any interest? Seeing none, let's go up here. Here we have the 1942D Mercury dime, MS65 full bands with a CAC green bean sticker. This is a rattler holder, and Cherie is asking $165 shipped. $165 shipped. Here is the rattler. These rattlers do carry a premium. MS65 with full bands. And we'll show you the reverse. There's a reverse. And if you don't know what full bands means, these bands right here. This is the bottom of the dime right here. This is the tops. But these bands that go across, you can see them right there, how they're all very distinct. So a super nice coin. Excellent coin. Yes, Jenna, I will do that. As soon as I get done here, I'll put that up, okay? One standby. But right there, we're looking for $165. That's shipped. $165 shipped. So it's got several things going for it. It's got a rattler holder. It's a full bands dime, and it's cacked. All those bring fancy. Hello, Big Flip Coins. How are you doing? Welcome in, my brother. Felty. Hello, Felty. Welcome. How are you? Good to see you.
Hey, Big Flip. How you doing, brother?
Looks like no interest in that one right now. Let's go right here to this Proof Benji, 1963 Proof Benjamin Franklin half dollar, $25 shipped. $25 shipped. Oh yeah, my phone beeps, Jenna, and I'll always look to see what it is. Looking for $25. Just someone type BIN 25, and we can get you this beautiful 1963 Benjamin Franklin half dollar shipped to you. If you already have shipping coming to you, you might be able to negotiate a little better price because she doesn't have to pay for shipping. Just saying. Where'd you go to a coin show at, Felty? Where'd you go? And Cherie Ward's shooting me the bird. What'd I do? Oh, Salem. Okay, I got you. What did I do? She's shooting me the bird. I think she's actually shooting Vinny the bird. But folks, here is a Whitman album, 1948 to 1963 Franklin half dollar set. It contains 35 coins. This is an auction. Starting bid is $515 with $8 shipping. So let's take a look. There's the Whitman folder. And there are the coins on the first page. 48 through 52. Here's the second page, 52S down through 1958. And then we have 1958 on down through 1963. And just a blank hole that you could put your own little variety in. Looking for $515, $515. And there's 12, 24, 35 half dollars, folks. 35 Franklin half dollars right there. Trying to be polite. I got you. I got you. Oh, nice. So just a little over melt for this, folks. If there's anybody interested, just a little over melt. But you pay a little over melt because you're getting a complete collection. So you can't go wrong with that. So if there's any interest, let us know. $515 is the starting bid. And melt is almost $500. It's $493 is what melt is. So the premium is not very high at all. And so right there you go. All right. Our last one for Miss Cherie Ward is the 2017 National Treasures Collection 1 ounce silver bullion 5 coin set. There's 5 1 ounce coins. I believe that's correct. And let's look at them right here. Again, this is a starting bid of $210 plus $6 shipping. That's exactly right. You can always make slow upgrades. If you buy that set, then you can just work on buying 1 coin at a time until you upgrade your coins. That's the way that works. So right here are those right there. The National Treasures 5-piece silver collection, a maple, a Britannia, an eagle, a kangaroo, and a panda. The only thing missing is a koala. Or Big Flip would call this panda in the corner a koala. So right there we go. Any interest in this, folks? $210 is a starting bid plus shipping, $210. It's only $42 a piece, and silver's almost at $39, so that's a really good deal. There's a COA that comes with it right there. Looks like Miss Cherie, there's no interest right there. So we're going to do one more for Miss Jenna. This is $45 shipped. Let's take a look at this. This is from the Cook Islands from 2019. 2019 Cook Islands. It's the $5 a tribute to the United States with the buffalo on the back. Let me pull up the information about this one. 2019 Cook Islands. So this particular coin, folks, is 4/9 fine gold. It weighs 0.2 grams. 2 grams of 4/9 fine gold, and we are looking for a what's 200, Casey? What are you doing? What are you offering 200 on? That's it. Yep, Cherie, would you take 200 for those 5 coins? For that 5 coin set. That would be $40 a piece. Would you take that? And she's firm on her price. And that's okay. Right here, 0.2 grams of 4/9 fine gold. We're looking for $45 shipped. $45 shipped to your door. $45 shipped to your door. Any interest at $45 shipped? Just a little less than a tenth. A tenth of an ounce would be 0.311 grams. This is just a little less than a tenth of a gram. Is that right? Yeah, I think I'm right. You almost bought a car? Cool, cool, cool. Well, Miss Jenna, it looks like there's no interest in that. No interest in that one right now. But if there's any interest in that, folks, just let us know in the chat. We can always come back to it. Be happy to do that. So, outstanding. All right. All right. So I'm going to go around one more time and then Ringmaster Ray. And then I think we will be done for today. Don't forget to stick around. At the end of this thing, we're going to do a giveaway. Oh, you're very welcome. You're very welcome. We'll do a giveaway here at the end. So, up first is this little guitar. This little guitar is 4/9 fine. It is a 0.5 gram of gold. Hey, Forrest, how's it going? Welcome in. Yes, I was. That's why I stopped talking. I was way off. It's like 1/100 of an ounce. You're very welcome. Everybody's moved some merch today. It's been good. That's the kind of shows we like. We want people to move merch. So here is this 4/9 fine gold guitar, which, by the way, is from the Republic of Palau, and it is a $1 coin. $1 coin. Well, everybody that's been up, Felty, but you said you did some trading, so you upgraded, so that's good. And we are looking for $85 for this 0.5 gram gold. $85 is what we're asking for on this little guitar from the Republic of Palau. And you can see that right there. We'll get a little closer. Right there, Republic of Palau is $1. And their seal, $85. If anybody's interested, you might be able to play a little tune on it. I don't know if you get your fingers on there or not, but you could try. This is the only 50D that I currently have in stock. I don't think I have one of the 2x2, but I do have this one. This was a PCGS Mint State 65 with full steps. Here's the reverse. And you can see the full steps right there. And this one is $45. $45 for the 1950D key date for the Jefferson nickel set. $1982 Libertad with crescent toning, $75. You had a chance to fall in love, but you just couldn't do it. I get it. Senior Monetis, hello. Here's a 1994. This one is 70. 400,000 minted on that one. The 1982, there's 1.5 million of those minted. Oh yeah, they've always got a nice price on them for sure. And here is 2002. 2002. This one, 955,000 is the mintage on this one, and this one is $70. No, I can't take 75 on that. No, I can do 75. And you got a question in the chat, right?
Okay, let me look.
Here's a 2015. Mintage 901,000. This one is 75.
Let me look in your bag.
Here's a 2021.
Let's see other stuff in my sock spot. Do you we still
I
have
could do 42. Casey, 42 would be the best I could do on it. 42. On the 2021, mintage of 450,000, $80. 2023, $613,000 mintage, 75. I'll crack it. Yep. Just you have to send that to me. Go ahead and send that to me, and I'll crack it. Here's a 1934 one Balboa. 1934 one Balboa. 225,000 minted. 65. Yes, Casey, I'll do that. I'll do that too, Casey. I got you.
just got my World's Expo ticket?
Oh, guitar.
Did you ever figure out what you still have with that ticket of mine?
50D. 42. Yep, you got it, Casey. 1934. Super nice coin. 65.
I don't know what he means by that.
Here is a 1908 1 peso that has seen better days. They put a hole in it. Then they decided to use it for target practice.
Yeah.
Ben 65, EMO, you got it. Thank you. Thank you.
So Moosox just emailed me. Look at my email. I don't know what you're saying. Because your package went out. You should already have the ticket and all that. Get over to it.
$182 plus shipping. So 182 plus 6, 188. Casey, 188. Casey. And EMO, thank you. I got that down for you. Thank you very much. That's a nice pickup. Oh, I got you. Yep. I got you. I'm taking care of that right now. So that's 188, 11, 177, Casey. 177. That takes off your $11 credit. Is that right? Yeah. No, that'll get it shipped to you. 177 gets it shipped to you, sir. You got to remind me. I'm old, man. I forget that stuff. But 1908, un peso. You can see, well loved. So that's silver melt price, $20. Okay, gotcha. Here's another Onza. This is a 2015. And this is 901,500 is the mintage number, and this one is 70. This one has some nice toning on it. That happens to all of us. Felty, we all will buy something, then we'll have, you can call it buyer's remorse, whatever you want to call it. Moosox emailed you back there, Ray.
Yep.
Here's a 2018 Panda. I love this holder, by the way. MS70 with the bamboo. The only thing I wish they would not have done, I wish they would have not have put this Panda on it because I got a Panda. They could just left this off right there. I think that would have helped it. Now this is $75. Perry's Custom Cards. Hello. Let me show y'all something, folks. Let's take a break from that. Perry found this and sent this to me. It was so cool. Hey, Mr. Blue, how are you? Welcome in. Good to see you. But Chicago Fire Officers Association, the 96th Annual Conference of the International Association of Fire Chiefs from 1969, made by the Superior Match Company in Chicago. And there's the back of it. Still got all the matches in it, too. I thought that was really nice. I really appreciate that. That'll go on my little I Keep Forever stack of fire memorabilia. So thank you again for that. And here is the back of this one. Again, this one is $75. But I mean, the bamboo is just so cool. I don't mind the panda on the back of this one, but I wish they wouldn't have put him on the back on this one right here. Just let this little fella take it up. I don't work for them. They didn't ask me. Silver Scientist, hello, hello, welcome in. Nice to see you. Thanks everybody for being here. Here's a SEGS holder. This is the 1891 AU50 VAM 2 in the top 100, and I'll show you. We can get there pretty close to see this doubled ear. It's a little tough to see there on the bottom, but it's right in there. Kind of see it right there. That's $100. Matches from the fire department, yes. Get matches from the fire department. And fire departments used to sell fireworks. Some fire departments still sell fireworks. I think it's crazy. Here is a 2018 in capsule panda. It's $50. And out there's super nice panda right there, 30 gram. So you could get a raw one and a graded one. Buy them individually. It's $150. You buy them both, we'll let you have it for $145. I'll knock $5 off. Here's a Spanish colonial 8 real from the El Cazador shipwreck. Genuine. There's a certification number if you want to look it up. It'll have some information on the NGC website about that. The date appears to be 1783. So 1783. Here's a reverse. Definitely has that water damage where the sand rode across it for a period of time to wear it off. Very cool coin for sure. That one is $150. We just sent off 19 coins to PCGS to get graded. Medium for me, Vinny. We sent a 1776 2 real that is mine, and then we sent 17 reals that are the stores that we sent off to get graded, and then Ben bought a collection of buffalo nickels, and in that collection it had 2 1937D. Well, one of them had 4 legs and the other one was a 3-legged buffalo. So we sent it off to get it protected in a slab, but it is authentic and real for sure. So super neat. Here is a piece of art. It's weighs 8.8 grams. If you're interested, it's $40. $40 for a piece of silver. Number 217, if there's any interest. And I got just this little short stack, and we're going to go back to my brother Ray. What comes next? No, Vinny, what comes next? What? Tell me. I know, that's why I just take it off. That's why I don't call it what it is. I use a different name. So, you know.
I don't think in Boo Socks it was.
All right,
Should have
Perry,
been
you got
inside of that cardboard that was inside your package. It would have been inside that cardboard. Because that's what I put it in to protect it. The merchandise cardboard. You have to peel it open and then you can get to it.
Thank you very much, Barry. All right. And the last, just this little short stack here. So here we have a 1912 Barber dime. Does have full Liberty. You can see right there. There's a reverse. 46 on that Barber dime. Here's a 20-cent piece, 1875 S, 20-cent piece. That's 145. This is my least favorite eagle, I think, or at least one of them. I know it just looks weird.
Probably looks better in high grade compared to.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm sure, yeah. If it was a mint state coin, it probably look a lot better. But
yeah,
just like he's just standing there going, "Oh my God, did I just fall?" I don't know. Here's a 1771 one skilling from Denmark. 1771 one skilling from Denmark. This is $15. Eagle looks constipated, yeah. Yeah, no doubt. Here's a 1944 50 centavos, 44S 50 centavos that has a heck of a hole punched through it right there. There's the S mint mark. $10. That's about the melt value on it. $1907 1 peso. 1907S as compared to this 1908. It's 80% silver. This one's 75. It probably was a bullet hole. Probably very well could have been. 1907S bar recorder for 15. 1900 O bar recorder for 31. 1911 for 13. And 1915 for 15. Super nice reverse on this one. And unless there's anything you want me to go back over, anything you want to see again, you can let me know in chat. Happy to pull something else out and grab something else. I've got all sorts of stuff here to my side here. I will show you these two right here before I let you go. And we go to Ray. So if anybody needs a 1909 SVDB, 1909 SVDB. Yes, Moose Sox buys from great collections, and as far as I know, he's been treated extremely well. Yeah, you just have to look at their site, man. They'll have all sorts of stuff. You look right there. You get what you pay for sure right there. There's the VDB right there. And there's a 1909S. It's attributed the Conservation Services by NGC. They call it a fine details. I'll show you what the detail. You see that curve right there on his jacket? That little curved line, that's the details grade. 1909S VDB. We're asking $11.50. If anybody was interested, I'd do $1,100 today. If anybody wanted it, $1,100 today. It is the key date for the wheat cents. And since we're on a key date, might as well show you this one. 1928, Hawaii. AU detail. This is the key date for the commemorative classic $50 set, along with the Isabella quarter and the Lafayette dollar. You got to have them all. Right here it is. Yes, sir, hidden. Right there is Captain James Cook. It does have some cleaning marks. The reason they gave a detailed grade, when you turn it a certain way, you can always see them, but there are some marks that run diagonally up this way on the cleaning on this side, and over here is a reverse. I would do 1,400 on this coin today. 1,400. Or I'd do 1,200 on this one. A little bit more cleaning on this one, but I'd do 1,200 on this one. I'm going to sell one and keep one, I think. Put it back in my collection so I'll have the complete set. So, but that's what I got, folks. And if there's any interest in anything else, let us know. And right now, we're going to bring it over to the one and only Ringmaster Ray.
Ta-da!
Dun, 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 dun.
All right, let's do in the team of Philippines. Got a couple of those. 44D 20, a 44S 50. There's another 44D. We have a 1908S. Have that one. Well, what ashes you put on yours, I may reconsider what I have on mine. Mine's not as nice as the one you had, though. So I have the 44S 50 centavos for 12. $44D for 7, the 20 centavo. And I have 2 of those. All right, we do have an 1848 half dime. Does have a little bend in it, but almost all of Liberty is there. I have it for 61 or best offer. I have another half dime here, 1850. The date is pretty weak. There's 1850, and there's your O. As old as it is, might be a little weak too. $30 on that half dime. I have a couple or a few Barber dimes here. I've got 2 1907Ds. Tell you what, I'll take it down to $5 each if you want them. $5 each. for a barber dime. Got two 1907 Denvers. Also have an 1894 O, weak but visible, 25 bucks. Tougher date. V nickel here. I mean, not V nickel, Buffalo nickel, 1926. Do $5 on it. It's a nicer condition. And then I also have a 1925 D for 20. Almost full horn, or right at full horn. I have a beautiful 1925 Philadelphia. Very flashy. I'll do 35 on it. 35 for the 25. For a BU. Very nice. Hey, Hidden. What's up? Yeah, 25. Right, 35 for 25. All right. I do got a bunch of old notes here. We have Canada. This one is 1870. That one is 40. It's $40 on it. I do have two of the 1923s. Those are 15. And I have three of the 1900s. These are 25. This one is a 1973 for $6. And I have four uncirculated 1954s. And I've got these at 20 each. And I have two of the 1937s. I've got these at $25 each. And then I have the Jesus Note for $4. It is from Armenia, 2004, 10 drama, uncirculated. So no interest on the notes or what I had left. And I think that's all I got left, Ashes. Looks like it kind of just died out. Everybody is tapped out for today.
All right. All right, folks, give me 1 second here. I got to send a message on my phone here. And we'll do something here. I got that. I got you. I'm going to, Casey. Stand by. I'm going to. So we got 3 things left to do here. Felty, you still here? Felty. These are the 2 cents that I have. These are the 2 cent pieces that I have. You asked if I had any good 2 cents. I have a lot of good 2 cents, but I would imagine you want something nicer than good for your typeset book. So I want to show you what I have. There's just about 3 of them that probably look at that are more affordable. I'll show those to you. I actually got 4 of them. I'm going to show you right fast. Just jumping around. Well, sit still, man. Sit still. Quit moving. I can't keep up. So first up is the 1865. So this one is VF. Partial we. We can see the W and the E, but the E is a little more worn than the W is. There's the reverse. That one's 46. Here's a 68 with a partial we. Very, very faint on that 68 we. That one's 55. There's a 69. The same. It has some tape residue on it. But still a pretty decent coin. And then the nicest one I have is this one.
And it's old. Dang it. But
Yeah.
it's old. Yeah.
So, and I'll tell you about that in just a second about the hole. But this is this side, super nice. If it didn't have that hole, you know, we've knocked it down some, but it's still a super good coin. Sorry, you don't see any. Don't see any what? Let me know what you don't see, sir. Which coin? So, you know, that's one I have. I got about a dozen of them. You've got my number. You can call me or something if you want to. That'd be just fine. 2 things left to do, folks, before we call it a stream. I'm going to put it in the chat, and you'll be able to type in for the giveaway. And while you're typing in for the giveaway, we're going to crack a coin. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, I'm with you. If it didn't have a hole, it'd be a much better coin, but it's still a really nice coin having that hole. So let me get you set up here in our giveaway. So in the giveaway, what I need you to start typing, folks, is exactly what I'm typing here at the bottom of the chat. Hashtag EOS end of stream. Hashtag EOS end of stream. And here live, we're going to crack out this 1950D Mint State 65 full step. Just want to confirm, Casey, you want me to crack this out. I just need a yes in chat to crack. Just want to confirm it.
Say yes to crack.
That's all I need to do.
That's totally opposite of what the Reagans told you.
Yes, Asher, you got it. You got it, man. We're going to crack it. We're going to crack it out. Casey likes crack.
Crack is back.
Jenna, you're so very welcome, Jenna. So very welcome. Let's get my other thing out here that we'll need to put it in the flip. Why is he cracking? That is an excellent question. He is cracking this out to put in his typeset album. He wants to put it in his typeset album, so he's cracking it out. And this is his holder from where I cracked out another coin for him that was in this one. We cracked this one out for him and sent it to him. That was in here. Sent him the label, but I kept the holder. Yeah, Perry, I'll shoot you an email. Can you email me to make sure your email's on top right here? silver.ashes.66@gmail.com. I mean, I don't do invoices, but I'll send you an email saying what your total is. And I can give out totals right now pretty quick. EMO, you're 71. Perry, you're 46. EMO to send 70. That makes a nice even number. And Perry to send 45. So that will be fine. 70 for EMO and 45 for Perry. If you need me to send you an email, just let me know. All right, so right here it is. Kraken, how's it going, buddy?
Uh-oh. We're in trouble now. They done cracked into our stream.
Gloves. We don't need no stinking gloves. Why would I put gloves on? These are a little tougher to crack. May not have the right tools with me on the desk, but we'll see. Give me 1 second. Yeah, this one's a little tougher than that Annex was. We're going to get it, though. We will get it cracked out one way or another.
One way or another.
The mute can. Yeah, it was muted. That's right. It's muted. See right here. Hey, don't forget to type in hashtag EOS, folks. Hashtag EOS. Hashtag EOS.
Wrecking hard. Hulk smash. The Hulk smash. Now you can unmute.
There she is right there. It was tough. I mean, really tough. Look.
Yep.
Let's call HR. Call Askeners. Oh, there wasn't no saving that case, dude. That thing
Definitely
was terrible.
Blood, sweat, and tears into it.
Yes. Ship it just like that. No, I'll put it in this flip here and protect it. So I was trying to twist it. It would not. I mean, I'm a big old man. It just wouldn't. Yeah, medic. I'm a medic. I'm good. All right. But we got you out right there. And Casey, I'll get that put in the flip for you. But right here, there's your coin right here. No fingers have still touched it right there. It'll be a great collection or addition to your typeset right there. Super nice right there.
If you guys have
I'll
you put that hashtag EOS.
That's right. Just like Ray did. So here we go, folks. I'm going to pull it. Let's see how many we got. Let me share that part of the stream. Here we go. We have 28 in the giveaway. We've got 39 in the chat. Hashtag EOS, folks. Hashtag EOS. Let me show you what you're going to get. You're going to get a 1936 Canada nickel. It's nickel. An 1800s sixpence. Because I think everyone should have one. If I can just find it right here. Because everyone should have one. A dong. Everybody should have a dong. And
That way you're always walking around with your dong out.
that's right. And last but not least, a 1919 Australia sixpence. So that's what you're going to get. That's your giveaway. We got 30 people in there. Are you ready? In 3, 2, 1. Because there's 7 seconds of lag, I'll wait. Here we go. Let's go. Who's going to win the giveaway? If I win, I'll pull it again, folks. If I win, I'll pull it a second time. Thomas Tripp on a nickel.
Congrats.
Congratulations, Thomas. Congratulations, Thomas.
Sweet.
Outstanding. Thomas got the giveaway. Let me write that down.
Coin grats.
Mr. Rigged won the giveaway. All right. All right, folks. Well, is there anything else that I can get for anybody or Ray can get for anybody right now? Let us know. Here is your label, Casey, right there. That will come with your Mint State 65 Full Steps 1950D key. I think I saved an envelope, Perry. I have to look. Can you just email it to me again, Perry, if you don't mind? That way it'll be at top. Or wait a minute, I'll tell you here. Hold on, let me look at my pirate ship. I'll tell you here in just 1 second. Pirate ship, stand by one. Folks, thanks. Excuse me. Thanks everybody for coming out. I appreciate you coming out today. We all do. I don't think you need to, Perry. I think I have it 4969. If that's correct, 4969. Just let me know if that's correct. You'll know what that means. 4969. Someone gave away an ounce of gold. Man, that'd have been nice. Yeah. Okay. I got you. I got you there. EMO, make sure you send me your address if you haven't already done that. I would appreciate that. It makes life a whole lot easier. I got your address, Casey. So when they get to 50,000 subs, they're going to do an ounce of gold. Wow. That'd be cool. Well, don't forget, folks, tomorrow night is Big T Coins. He has an auction. Him and Mama T have their auction tomorrow night. Oh, Akusha Collectibles. Yes. Those two young guys, I love to watch that. What's with the trash slab? It was purchased by Casey Rhodes, and he asked me to crack it because it's going in his typeset. So I cracked it out live on the stream. But yeah, those two young men are killing it in what they're doing. They're doing a great job over there. Yeah, I saw. Yeah, that's right. I remember seeing that now. So, but anyway, Big T's tomorrow, 7 o'clock. Make sure you go over to this channel. He should have a preview video out. Should already be out. If not, it'll be out maybe an hour before the stream. They give him a hard time about that, but he'll have a video out to go look at what they're going to have up for auction tomorrow. Wednesday at Silver Keys for the midweek. Saturday back here at Ray's channel for the. Are you going to stream next Saturday?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So trade day next Saturday with Ray. I will be Saturday. I won't be streaming. I will be doing a soapbox derby race. I'll actually be driving a soapbox derby car. If you have me on Facebook, I'm sure you'll be able to see that. I'll show you some pictures later of the car that we're building and we're going to drive for that for charity. And then my wife and I are traveling down to see Big Flip and Flipside. I'm going to spend the weekend with them. And so I won't be on Sunday at all. And I won't come home until Monday for it's the holiday weekend. So make sure you're at Ray's at 1 o'clock, Big Flip at 6 that evening, Morgan Silver Treasure at 8. And then back to Mama T's at noon on Sunday. Make sure if you want to stream at Big T's, you better tell him today or tomorrow. It is filling up. And so just not going to, you won't get a spot in there. They're only doing 12 people. So, but that's all I got. Happy Derby. Oh, yeah, it's going to be fun. Yeah, I'll show you very quickly, then I'll let you all go. Or you can leave whenever you want to. I was going to show you the Derby car.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll head out then. Bye, guys. Love you all.
Bye, man. Here you go. You'll get a kick out of it. It's real cool. It's cute. So that's the start of it. We've done some more work to it, but yeah, that's an old ladder we cut. So it'll be boxed in, some other stuff, steering and brakes. So it'll be fun. Lots of fun. So Vinny, are you still here, Vinny? Yeah, that wasn't. It was actually a ladder off a fire truck that was from about a 1955 model, but it has a little bit of damage, so we couldn't use it. It was just hanging on the wall, so we use it for that. There you go, Vinny. What do you think of that? Bye, Gold Maple. Thanks for being here. Thanks everybody again for being here. Appreciate it. That's part of my old number 5 collection. That's the Christmas version right there, and then that's only one of 7,000 lower mintage. That's a white version, and that's the chrome version. And all these are Hong Kongs, these are Malaysias. So if you're in the Hot Wheels, Bye, Sorcerer Stan. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. That's some of the last ones I just got. So. I have to look and see what you sent me, Casey. I don't know how. I didn't look at it yet. I just know I saw it came in. I'll look. Oh yeah, that's cool. And I bought a red line today, Vinny. Let me show you this red line. I know you want to go, but you like me. You like Hot Wheels. Let me show you this red line I got. You'll like it. See if this is the right one. That's a red line right there. The paddy wagon, police paddy wagon. So that guy was selling some stuff. So but not bad for $4. Red line for $4. Can't go wrong on that. So well, folks, again, thanks for coming out. Appreciate it. Have a great week. Stay safe. Do something nice for somebody. And until next time, see you on the next stream. Yeah. And no more injuries. Good night.